Wow, 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 wow. Thank you, Justin Timberlake, for the intro. Oh my gosh. Hi, hello, 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 hi, hello, 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 hello. Fuck you. Hi. How's it going? Welcome to today's Cold Hearted Chats, where we are joined by Joe, the pal. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be talking anime. We're going to be doing a chill old time. But first, I want to say hello. How you doing? Welcome in. It's been crazy. It's been a little bit since I've done the chats, I think. A little bit here. Anyway, point is, let's bring in Joe. Hello, Joe. Are you there?
Oh my god. I was sitting here being like, I wonder if I could make it move without like him being.
How's it going, Joe?
It's going pretty good there.
Good.
Cold Connor complaints.
That's
or
good.
Cold complaints Connor.
That's
I'm
good.
switching it around. I'm rebranding you. Also, that Justin Timberlake, not Bieber. I was gonna say Bieber. That Justin Timberlake video was like fire, man.
There's a lot of I've gone to a lot of anime conventions, which is where a lot of my playlist comes from. Is like just like stuff I've seen from conventions. I'm like, I like that. I'm gonna add this. There's some really good shit at anime conventions. AMVs, a lot of people think AMVs. They think early 2010s YouTube, headstrong to take you on with Naruto and Sasuke fight. But there's a lot of great AMVs out there, and yeah.
So true. Also, the fact that you said headstrong. How did I know you were gonna say headstrong? Because that was like the song.
That was the AMV song. So many people did that.
I used it for a Wolf's Rain AMV.
It was the flavor of the season, the eternal season of the AMV.
I wonder what it's like now. You know how like conversion rates happen, and like when someone looks at it, they're like, "Oh yeah, this was $300 back in the day," but with conversion, it's like 3,000. What's the song version of that for anime music videos?
I do wonder how that space has changed for like a creator side of things. I've been really impressed with modern AMVs because there is so much creativity out there, and so many people making great use of After Effects and mapping and stuff, and it's fun. I am
It's leveled up.
Yeah. There's levels to this. Anyway.
There's inception to this.
Joe, how you doing? How's we're gonna be talking anime today, which I am aware of from our prior conversation where we talked about anime, that you watch a lot of anime. Is that right?
I do. I watch anime any given moment that I can. I think this past week that I've been living alive, I know, very weird to say. I think this past week is the first time that I have watched something that isn't anime related. I have been on a non-stop anime kick that's just been like devouring. I had a roommate once and I used to make fun of her because she had like this 1,000 list long of anime she would constantly keep track of, and I was like, couldn't be me. Don't look at me now.
And now we all suffer. So last time I did a stream, I'm gonna make sure this is on the right page. Yes. Okay. Good. So last time I did I'm gonna. It's a big Joe. Anyway, last time we did a Cold Hearted Chat stream, Yume and I, little yim yams, we talked about the upcoming anime from this season. I want to know your perspective. What are some anime that you are looking out for this upcoming season? What are your hot picks?
My hot picks. Well, at the top of the list, I guess it would go by like genres, because there's like a lot of different genres out there. I'm opening my Crunchyroll as we speak here as well, just to see what I've like kind of put to the side, and seeing what you have there too. Yeah, that Mushoshi Tenshi, I've got that on my list. Kaiju is on my list. I started watching Windbreaker. That's so good too. There's just so
Windbreaker I am interested in, because I just did a video on a delinquent anime. Everyone watch my new video on Buchigiri. But I saw this one coming out and I'm like, okay, Another delinquent anime. I'm game. I'm down. I want to see what it goes.
Honestly, it's so good. If you liked, based off like this first little bit of the episode that I've been watching because of Connor's video, I started watching Buchigiri.
Yeah.
If you liked that, you're gonna love Windbreaker because the characters, the easiest way to get me into an anime is give me a character that's just so like driven by something. I'm gonna love that character. I'm gonna be like, this one, I need to protect it. I need to follow them through the ends of the world. And Windbreaker and Buchigiri have that very similarity, like in their main characters. I love them.
Yeah, it's also a Cloverworks anime, which is great. I always know you're gonna get some good animation with Cloverworks.
I was actually surprised that Buchigiri was Mappa. I'm
Yeah.
always lost on the creators of them. I only know Mappa and I know Orange because Orange produced one of my favorite animes of last year. So
Trigun.
they're on my list. Yes,
Yeah.
Trigun.
Yeah. That's some good shit. No, but yeah, Mappa is always one that I pay attention to, like what they're doing, because they have some really good. They're always putting out stuff, which is again one of their problems if you talk about their worker conditions. But
Yes, indeed.
in terms of anime, they're doing a lot of they make a lot of good quality product, quality animes. Actually, I want to go over briefly. I still have mine up here of the anime that I'm watching, which is Konosuba Season 3. Really excited for that. Of course, Demon
I've been meaning to
Slayer.
get into that.
Konosuba is amazing. I love Konosuba a lot. And the dub for it's amazing too. It's a hilarious series. If you want someone to take the piss out of isekai, this is exactly it. It's for complete idiots, and their misadventures are really engaging, and the humor feels different than a lot of other anime. It's much more involved and not the same typical slapstick, tropey kind of humor that you get from other anime. And the dub itself, they really sell a lot of the ridiculousness really well in that dub.
It's just like a little silly, a little teehee, a little haha.
It's a little goofy. We got some goofy little guys.
On a scale of 1 to Ghost Adventures.
I actually would give it like just a tier below Ghost Adventures.
Really?
It's still accurate, but it is very ridiculous.
Oh, I love that.
Actually, we can watch a quick scene here.
Oh, heck yeah.
Let's do that real quick.
Because, like, while you're pulling that up, I'm going to say I get that same familiarity with, like, Mashal. I just finished watching the first season of Mashal, and watching it in Japanese was, like, really, really funny because it's so good with that language, and then you go to watch it in English, and you're like, oh, oh boy.
I actually just finished watching season 2 of Mashal. Yeah, I really I watched that anime purely because of the OP, but I really enjoy that series.
Every day.
Isn't it good? I didn't expect it to be what it is, and I laugh every episode without fail.
Yeah, I definitely did not expect it to be as fun as it was, but I am very pleased with it. I'm glad I gave it a shot. Also, I'm gonna stream to you in the Discord also, so you can watch it. I'm watching at the same time.
Here, I'm gonna sneak on in here. All right.
So let's watch. They've pixelated it here. I'm assuming so they can get it on here. But let's watch a brief moment of the season 1 Konosuba dub.
What does a mega mean?
What is a mega mean? Here, this is a brief little montage. But these are all just like it's 3. So there's Kazuma, the main character, who's a sleazy asshole. He got isekai'd. He got isekai'd after trying to save someone from being hit by a tractor, but the tractor wasn't even going to hit them, and he didn't even get hit by the tractor. He just started trying to run and then had suddenly died because he was a shut-in. It was very embarrassing. The hospital laughed at him as he died, because it was so embarrassing.
Take the L, I guess.
Yeah, L nerd. Anyway, there's Aqua, a goddess who Kazuma kind of forced to be reincarnated with him, because he was allowed to take one thing with him into the new world that he was being reincarnated with, and he decided to choose Aqua, and she's like, wait, no, what the fuck? And Aqua's useless. There's Darkness, the character on screen right now. Darkness is a paladin who cannot hit anything. Yeah, they can't hit anything, and they are not so secretly a huge masochist.
Oh?
It's actually their story is basically that they are a rich girl. She's a rich girl who you can tell has been very, very repressed.
Oh boy.
And then there's Megami, the character you just saw, a very powerful mage who only uses explosion magic that takes up all of her mana after she casts one spell.
Well, we can't all be good at things, can we?
We can't all be good. And the entire team is bad at everything, so.
Oh, I love that. Chaos breeds chaos.
It's incredible. Let's watch a few clips from this.
It makes it worthwhile to go.
Wait, what? He's getting off on it!
I love you, Mandatory Staff, with your throbbing magical power.
Greedy bitch! What?
That's one of those fun moments I love a lot, because like the dual hand's just trying to leave, and Dark's is like, you're gonna ruin me. You're gonna make me your servant. You're gonna do nasty things to me. He's like, what? No, I'm not. What are you talking about? I never said that.
Oh, the horror! What should I do, Kazuma?
Still don't know. Thanks to the magic sword this jackass got when he reincarnated, I bet his life here's been hassle-free and way easier than mine. I worked my way up from nothing to get what I have, so for him to lecture me, he can go screw himself.
I want to blow him
He's
up.
so angry.
Blow him up.
If I beat
Let
you,
me blow
Lady
up.
Aqua comes with me. And if you beat me, I'll grant you any one request.
Okay, you're on. Ready to go!
Now I have to release him something big and hard.
Oh my god.
Ready, set, go.
I'm gonna say it. You know what? I would say it's pretty on par with Ghost Adventure.
It's pretty awesome. I love this anime a lot. It's very funny. Both sub and dub are funny. I really love the dub, and I highly recommend the dub to people because it's so good.
funny.
It's such a good series.
Like, I would regularly never watch like a dub first choice, or like if I think the way that it works with dub with me is like if I really like something, I'm interested to watch it like in dub too. But I've been burned, okay? I've been burned. I watched Yuri on Ice in dub, and that was a mistake. But like I've been kind of wanting to watch dub a little bit more, especially like when I see people and I'm like, oh, I know you. So I think I would genuinely watch that in dub just to laugh, just to, you know, get a giggle in.
There's some really good
hilarious.
dubs out there, especially when it comes to comedy. Like between Konosuba's one and another one is like Psyche K. That like I can only watch those as like I always prefer to watch those as a dub. I think they do such a good job on both of those. But yeah. So yeah, that's Konosuba.
That was amazing.
But yeah, so I'm excited for season 3 that's coming out here. I'm of course Demon Slayer. I've been keeping up on Demon Slayer.
A classic.
Boku no Hero Academia. I am caught up on it actually.
Oh my god. I can't believe it's almost in its 7th season. That's crazy.
It's so weird, isn't it?
My god.
It feels like a new anime, but it is not.
I think it's catching up to the manga right now too.
Yeah. It's getting there. I don't know. It's crazy. It's a crazy how far this has really progressed, and I'm interested to see where it goes. I don't know. It's not my favorite series out there. There's a lot of problems with the writing in My Hero Academia and some of the characters, but I do enjoy seeing Bones cook and do what they do.
I love Bones. Bones is good.
Bones does so much good. So
I'm
much
also
good anime.
excited. I feel like, at least with My Hero Academia, they never miss on the opening theme. Never.
I've had a few that I'm not the biggest fan of, but
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
they do a good job. They do a good job overall. Kaiju number 8 is one that I'm looking forward to also.
Oh heck yeah! Tomorrow, so soon, on the one app that I'm not sure if I should say because it almost feels like an ad when I'm saying it, but it's gonna come out tomorrow. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. I'm gonna like literally set my alarm so I can wake up, watch it, go back to sleep.
I'm excited for this one. It looks really interesting, and it's nice to see something with someone in their 30s doing shit because as a 30-year-old, we get out there, we do what we do.
Yeah, I've actually been seeing an insurgence of anime that is revolving around older characters, which as someone who's older, I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bring it to me. I love it.
That's what I like to see.
Hashtag representation.
Finally. Also Spice and Wolf. I love the original Spice and Wolf anime. And I'm excited to see a new anime that hopefully continues past where the old one left off.
Did this just start airing? Like the
Yeah.
episode's out, right?
Yeah,
I thought I saw it the other day. That's on my list too. Yes, I tried the old anime when I was just a young sport, you know, when it first aired, and I didn't like it. So I think I'd be interested in giving it a go again, especially with the updated like animation. I think older series getting resurgences and new styles to anime, perfect idea, wonderful idea.
Anime is definitely one of those. Thank you, Yellow Ring. I'm stretching. Anime is definitely one of those like areas where you can really get a lot of mileage out of remakes, and a lot of times they do feel warranted, especially for a lot of older anime, because the older anime adaptations, a lot of them just don't age well, or like they weren't that accurate, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't stay, have work come. Let's see, convert the time zones. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully it works okay, Yellow Ring. But yeah, I'm excited for that. Go Loser Ranger, or Ranger Reject is how I know. Early, having our weekend of double shifts. I'm sorry, that really sucks. Hopefully it'll be okay. But Go Loser Ranger or Ranger Reject is another one. It's like The Boys, but with Super Sentai. So I'm excited for that. It seems interesting. I don't know how I don't know how the animation will actually go, or like how hard it will actually be, but it seems interesting. So I want to give it a shot.
I don't think I've heard of this one. Part of me thinks I've heard of it, but part of me doesn't. I can't remember, but I like the name Go Ranger Loser.
Yeah,
or Loser Ranger.
it's like basically it follows Strange. Nobody wants to come to help me out, even though HQ has approved overtime pay. Ranger, I don't really know about your work, man, but yeah, it does look really exciting. It's about a dude who's like a minion for the bad guys. The bad guys had come to Earth to try to take over the world, but they were defeated after a year, and now it's been years since then, and the Power Rangers in this world are basically forcing them to keep fighting to maintain a public image, like that they're still defending the Earth.
Okay. Yeah, it's that one. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm excited about that one too. I forgot what the name was, but the concept was explained to me, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking. Oh, I mean, that's so sick.
Yeah.
The excitement got me there.
It's very interesting. I'm really excited to see what they do with it. Windbreaker, we
Yes.
talked about earlier. Excited for that.
So good.
This one I kind of want to give a few episodes. Grandpa and Grandma turned young again.
This one looks so cute. I want to watch. The one thing I know is that it might get weird.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's it's like, that's why I'm not fully committing to it, because like you never know. But I do want to give it a shot. Oh,
That's so cute. I'm tentative for this because, like, first of all, everybody should know this. I love romance animes, and the fact that I don't have to fight through 18 episodes or like 18 seasons just to get to the romance. I'm probably gonna get it right off the bat because they're married, and I think that's so cute.
Exactly. No fussing around. Also, Ouran Host Club does really deserve a remake. I mean, yeah, like, real bad.
I agree, but only on the basis that it has the original animation style.
That would be fun. That would be nice if they're able to maintain style, but like update it to like a modern, with like modern technology. I think that would go hard. I don't know how popular Ouran is in Japan. I would assume it's pretty popular, but there's never been a continuation of the series, so I really don't know. But Haruhi was popular too, and that hasn't continued either. So, what is dead? But anyway, so excited for that. Duke of Death and His Maid season 3. I need to watch season 2. But I'm also excited for season 3. I love this series.
Wait, I've never heard of this series.
I've done a video on this one way back in 2021. But this series is about the Duke, who he's a young Duke. Whenever he's been cursed, so whenever he touches anything, it dies, like trees, grass, no matter what. Whatever he touches dies. Even if it's like through clothes, like it'll die. So he is sent off to live in a mansion far away from his like family. And the only people who live with him is his butler and his maid, who is like his childhood friend who insists on living with him. And his maid, she obviously has the hots for him, and he obviously has the hots for her. And she constantly is teasing him to touch her, and like trying to like tempt him. And like the reason she's doing that is to like so that he doesn't get all mopey and sad, to like give him motivation to keep going. And it's their story of it's a lot of slice of life stuff, but it's also magical things happening, and them also trying to figure out how they can get the witch to remove the curse from him, because like what the fuck, man.
So you're saying it might be a romance?
Oh, it is a good romance. You would love it.
Then how the heck have I not watched this? Okay, that's
you
on
would
my
love
list
it.
now.
The one major detraction from it. This is a JC staff anime. It's CG animated, and yeah, it's not an orange level. See, it's not the best, but I found it good enough to get through. Like I didn't have a problem with it, and I'm pretty picky, so I think the actual anime itself is good enough, and the writing is definitely more than good enough, and the comedy is good enough, and the romance is good enough. So it is all good enough to get past the rough edges of the animation. So I recommend just giving it a few episodes, like giving it a shot. I think you'll stick with it.
I'm pouting, but I'll give it a try. It's so tough with the CGI these days. Like Orange does it really good, but sometimes it's just like, I'm just gonna skip over this one.
I know. Also, I'd also like to see as much of the old voice cast come back. Half the dub outtakes are just Caitlin Glass, the director, flubbing her lines. Yeah, I think like I would like to see most of the original dub cast come back, except for one glaring exception.
Just one huge
blonde exception.
just you can't miss it.
Yeah. Anyway, but overall, yeah, absolutely. This
Put Mark Wahlberg in that place.
This one, Kai to Otome to Kamikakushi, involves a, in quotes, busty bookstore clerk, who has to find out mysterious occult things going on. It seems interesting. I'm interested to give this one a shot. I'm not as sold on this here, but it looks intriguing enough. And also busty bookstore clerk. Anyway.
Very interesting title.
Very interesting.
Or
title.
like description.
These so this one here, Kura Meru Kagari Kura Yukaba. These two hour-long movies just
Are they
released on
reflections of each
Crunchyroll. Huh?
Are they reflections of each other?
Well, they're actually what they are is they're both movies told in the same fictional like town, like this big,
So-
like steampunk era like Gilded Age looking town. Here, I want to show you this trailer real quick.
Yeah, this is like that other movie that they released where it's like depending on which one you watched.
I did watch that movie. It's just like different like sides of the town. I don't
I
know,
like the music.
right?
Oh, this is actually really cool. I also really like the animation.
I do too. I love the kind of like filter they have over everything.
The colors. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that there was like an Irish animation company that did a trio of movies that were like all revolving around folklores, and the way that this is shot reminds me so much of it. I want to watch it.
What was it?
Yeah, yep. You know, yep.
Secret of Kells. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I heard Irish, and I'm like, oh, I know that one.
Yeah, because they did, all those three, especially in the Wolfwalkers one, like what you're seeing on screen with that animation in the two movies there reminds me a lot of that.
It's been a while, but I've seen The Secret of Kells. I need to watch Wolfwalkers and Song of the Sea. But I do know that. But like this, it's 3D, but Japan finally gets around how to animate 3D. Japan's been doing great with a lot of 3D stuff lately. But this one especially, they're both out on Crunchyroll right now. I am very, very interested in this. It just looks like such a cool setting, and I love the Gilded Age era, like 20s era, like stuff, like America in the 1920s, but in Japan, and also a horror movie, or not really, not a horror movie. What am I saying?
I know what you meant.
You know what I mean? It's
Like
in
a
a
vintage
mining
movie.
town. It's in a mining town, an adventure movie. It seems exciting. It's fun. I want to see it.
I'm actually really excited. I'm learning new series that are coming out today.
Yeah.
And I want to watch that one very badly. It looks like it has a lot of good, engaging characters, and that's the key to my heart.
Yeah, I am very excited in this one. And this one I'm more interested in Girls Band Cry. It's a Toei Animation. It's Toei Animation. And I'm going to show you why I'm interested in this one. Here. Also 3D animated.
Oh,
負けたくないか
I
ら
know.
間違ってないから
バンドってさ、言いたいことがたまりにたまってるやつが集まってやるものだと思うんだよね。練習行くぞ。
It seems a little weird, but like it also seems like it kind of works.
楽しいんだよ。自分だけじゃできない。
You know what I mean?
I mean, look at the one on the right. Come on. Oh.
It's not style. Looks a bit like Love Live. Yeah. I don't know. This one just seems really. The animation style for this seems interesting, and I want to give it a shot.
It actually gives me big Ruby vibes, like with the animation style.
Yes, I do see that. It does feel video gamey in a way. But I know Toei's done a few anime like this recently, and I want to see how this looks like full on in motion.
It looks pretty cute. It looks like a nice little like girls story.
Yeah, girls in a band doing band things, and that can always be fun. So definitely one I want to give it a shot. Not one that I'm super certain that I'm gonna love, but definitely one that I'm interested in.
Yeah, I would say that the animation is like almost like a hard stop for me, but like I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'm not beyond that. I think it'd be good.
So those are my currently those are my picks for like the ones I'm most intrigued in. Here, hold on one second. Sorry. Okay.
Good.
But yeah. So that's the upcoming anime that I'm really excited about. Yeah. Here I want to full screen for a second. What Joe? What are your favorite romance anime?
Ooh, do you really want to open this can of worms?
I do. Lay it on me.
All right. So, like, I have two specific sweet spots because when I was younger, these are the ones that I loved the most, right? My first ever romance anime, because I wouldn't include Inuyasha as a romance anime. That's like an adventure anime. Fruits Baskets. Love Fruits Baskets. Another example of an anime that started out long time ago before the manga was done and like didn't do so well with that got a resurgence and like updated its style and was like I think one of the most popular animes for the time that it was airing. It like went back to reclaim its own title, which I'm not sure if you know this, but it was actually the best shoujo manga. #1 out of all the shoujo mangas out there.
Want to do here a little tier list?
Oh heck yeah.
This is
Hear me up.
This is not all of them here, but this is from spring, at least from spring 2022 and before. Some rom com anime to tier list up here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna let you be the lead on this, and if there's not an anime you've seen, I will help. But I'm gonna leave this all up to you here. I need to watch my anime backlog. Romance backlog includes Real Girl, Golden Time, Silent Voice, and other stuff. Silent Voice is like I'm iffy at calling that a romance. It is very sweet and I love it a lot. Golden Time though, amazing rom-com, one of my favorites. I highly recommend that. But let's start with Weathering with You by Makoto Shinkai. Have you seen Weathering with You?
I actually haven't seen this yet, but I do want to see it. It's on my list. I initially didn't want to see it, but because I've been watching so much from that studio, I'm like, you know what? I might as well watch it.
Weathering with You is I like it. I like a lot of aspects of it here. If we're gonna judge things off the romance itself, because I think it's the most important thing. Like how much I love, like the interaction between the characters. And on that basis, I would give it like a B.
Okay.
Like it's good.
I'd go with you on this one.
Yeah. Have you seen Orange?
Okay, so I haven't seen Orange, but I've been
either.
looking at. Okay, I know about it because I've been looking. I've got my eye on the omnibus for a while here, which is like the big mangas that they like pile a bunch of the few mangas into. So it makes it easier to collect. It looks like it has the potential to be like, if we were gonna say it, I would put it almost in a B section. Like that's the potential that it has.
Definitely.
But I can't accurately say something about it.
Yeah, we can't really judge it, so we'll put it there. But I've heard a lot of great things about it. I've just never seen it myself. Words bubbling up like soda pop. I'm not sure if a lot of people have seen this. Have you seen this?
I've seen this, yes. I really liked it.
Where would you rank it here, you think?
You know, just because of the way like things turn out, in the sense that like it's more of a hopeful romance.
Yeah.
I'd put it in C.
Ooh, okay. I feel that.
Like I hate being a little dog that has like the meat dangled in front of me, but I never get the meat. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I know. I totally
Everything
feel
else
that.
about
I totally
it,
feel that.
ooh, love it.
I think this is one of those ones where it's like everything else. This is like if these two movies so far, if we're judging on everything, then they would go higher. I think A. But like,
oh yes, 100%.
If we're just basing it off of romance, I would agree. Yeah, B or C, for that, because like I love the characters, but like I don't feel like enough was done for that.
I love the characters, loved the story, loved the concept of
the
what
art
it could have
style,
been.
the art style
Oh
in
my
that movie
God,
is amazing.
yeah.
I love the art style they do with Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. Reminds me of my favorite parts of like Great Pretender and that art style. So
It was very cute. I enjoyed it.
Very,
I'm
very
glad.
cute.
I'm
Very,
glad I
very
got
cute.
to see it.
Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
Okay, that's what I thought that was. I've only watched a few episodes of this. Oh, you put an S tier. Okay,
I'm putting
okay.
an S tier. I'm sorry.
So I should watch it more. I should watch it more.
You should watch it more. Yeah. It-
Someone gave me such a bad review of it, so I've been like on the
really?
fence. Yeah, someone was like, "It's dumb, it's boring," and I was like, "Oh, that's really sad."
Kaguya is one of the ones that I think is S tier. But like you need to get to like seasons like 2 and 3.
Oh, then is it really S tier?
Yes. Of like as like a total anime. As like a total anime, it's S tier. Obvious. This is another one where like total anime, completely S tier. I love the humor. I love the animation. I love how quick the humor is and all the jokes they do, and that carries you through season 1. And then in seasons 2 and I don't know if if it's technically a season 3 or if it's like just like a mini half season. I don't know. Either way, the other parts going on there, the relationships really build, and there is actual progression that occurs as you get later on in the series. So like for those reasons, because I've seen that part of it here, I think like there's enough where I'm just like I really it gets a lot cuter and it gets more involved, and I like it.
Honestly, I'll trust you. You're the anime man. I'll trust you.
Okay. I know what this anime is. I can't remember its name. But it's one of those teasing anime that's not teasing Master Takagi-san. But do you know?
I don't recognize a lick of it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that feels like it's like inspired off other better anime. Uzaki Wants to Hang Out. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it feels like it's one of those ones that are inspired off other anime, but they gave the main character big titties to make it more appealing.
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, no, yeah,
They're very subtle.
pronounced. Anyway.
Zoom in.
Teasing Master Takagi-san. Have you seen Teasing Master?
No, I think I've seen glimpses of it. Oh, really? Really?
S tier. Oh my god. It's really cute. It's very,
If
very
you were
cute.
basing it on the romance portion, it's an S tier?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
okay.
so. It's one of those ones that, again, it's a little bit of a slower start. But even in season 1, when you get to the later parts of season 1, it is very, very cute, the relationship between Teasing Master. Why am I forgetting how to say her name? Oh my god. Takagi, and I'm blanking on names right now. This is always the worst part of covering anime, is I keep blanking on names.
There's so many names.
Yeah, there was one scene where all I know is that Uzaki has big boobs and a fang to make her cute. Yeah. There was one scene where she was stuck in a bush and MC just spanked her butt. Uzaki feels very shallow. Yeah.
I want you to know that that's censored for me, so I was like, I don't know what that says. And I was like, yikes.
Yeah. So yeah, Takagi-san, Teasing Master Takagi-san, amazing anime. One of the best slice of life animes I've seen in a very long time. Incredible romance. This is one of my high recommends. It's also one of my bigger videos on my YouTube channel. But this is one of my high recommends because I love how sweet and innocent their relationship is. Like, it actually feels like a pretty good, like, relationship between, like, middle school characters. And they actually feel like middle schoolers, which is refreshing. Without it feeling weird and exploitative. So, high recommendation.
Oh, we love that. We do love that, especially in a entertainment variety that loves to do that.
Rent a Girlfriend. Is this even considered a romance?
I honestly, the only reason I haven't watched it is because I'm like, is this a harem?
Worse in a lot of ways.
Oh no. I haven't seen it, but I can tell you the next one is S tier. Full stop. S tier.
So I actually don't recognize this.
Oh my god!
What's it called?
Josie and the Tigerfish.
Oh.
Yeah, Tigerfish. I think it's the Tigerfish and the tiger.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Not that one. Oh, Josie the Tiger and the Fish. Love this movie. So good. So poignant and beautiful. If you're not familiar with the concept, it is about a student, and he starts helping out this family of which the daughter is wheelchair bound. And it's just this beautiful story because she doesn't really get a lot of exposure because of her own personal feelings and everything. And chef kiss.
It's been a very long time since I've heard of this, but I do remember. I didn't watch it in full, but I remember seeing a lot of parts of it. And I did know that there was a live action movie. I've seen.
Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, from 2003. I think I saw a video where someone talked about this, but yes, I do want to watch this. I've heard it's great.
Beautiful movie. And like, if you love animation, chef kiss. So good.
What the fuck is this? Do you recognize this?
Did you? I'm not sure if you heard me like make a small like that looks like a clamp type art.
Kind of does, but I don't recognize it.
I have no idea what that is.
Hold on, let me try.
Reverse Google search.
Yeah, let's reverse image search this one.
I gotta say, Connor, the tabs are killing me.
Listen.
I need you to listen.
We gotta go to google.com. We gotta go.
You're opening more tabs, Connor.
It's fine. It's fine. Great. It takes it.
Yamito Boshi Hono Tabito.
I've never heard of this.
Never. Well, considering it looked like it had it's badly received, which is crazy.
Is this really it? Yeah, this is it. Never heard of this anime.
The style is familiar, but I think it's because it's that classic, like, big-eyed, like, bangs. I can't comment.
No, yeah, no. The art style screams 2002. Yeah, it definitely is older 2000s anime. Rent a girlfriend, to quote the dub, every day we stray further from God. Exactly. Also, hi, Sleepy Shadows. How's it going?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My hiccups are kicking my booty.
Don't worry about it. All right. This is one. Okay, I've not seen this anime, but I know of it.
I really want to watch this because apparently it's super, super duper, uber cute.
I've heard Nagatoro. Yeah, we all know how it started. I hear the relationship gets sweeter as it goes. But I still will watch other stuff. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with it. I've heard people rave for it, but also I think that a lot of those people are hentai addicts. I know the creator for this series was a hentai artist first.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So you know,
and sometimes it has like a look, you know, when they draw like characters in a certain way. I'm like, I know what you do. I know what you do on your.
Yeah, I got to start drawing Sita stuff. That makes total sense. I mean, look at this. Yeah. No.
Oh yeah.
This is a hentai artist.
Oh yeah. Oh yep.
Yeah. Clannad After Story.
It's on my list. I think, and here's the reason why. I thought it was by Clamp for a long time. Then I thought it was by Clannad, and then I'm like, Clannad's not even a distributor.
So, the one thing with Clan, actually, I'm gonna put the. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in A.
Oh.
I
Have I said so? Hold on.
Have I?
I'm gonna.
I don't know.
Well,
So the
let's
problem with Clannad After Story is it requires watching Clannad, which is boring as hell for the most part. I hear Clan After Story is amazing, but you actually do need to watch Clan to really get the impact of it. And I struggled getting through Clan. I'm sorry. Like, I know what you are.
I know why I recognize these characters. This is an old thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this used to be on all the websites that you're maybe not allowed to go on when you're younger.
Clan After Story is definitely one of those anime that has a reputation for a good reason. It's really good. Like Clan After Story is really good. No doubt about it. But it requires so much for it, and if you're really getting into like the romance side of it here, the criteria we're judging on, I don't know how much it holds up. So I'll put it into B, because we're basing it purely off the romance, and I think the romance in it.
2 sectors.
Yeah, and like the anime itself is S again, but like if we're judging purely off romance, B. Quintessential quintuplets.
I've avoided this one. There's something about like multiple characters that feels a little bit too much like a harem, and I'm like, I don't want to do it.
I'm gonna do a trash.
Are they all in love with like one person? Are you gonna do
Yeah.
trash?
Yeah, trash tier.
Wow, you put Rent a Girlfriend in there?
Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend deserves it. It's a guy tutors quintuplets who slowly fall for him. Yeah.
Oh, so it is a
Quintessential
harem.
quintuplets. Yeah, it's five sisters, and one guy, and each of them, all of them hate studying and they don't want to study, but like the main character slowly convinces them one by one to study, and they all fell in love with him, and like. It's a cute anime, but like the romance is such harem nonsense that it's like, whatever.
I'm with Sleepy Shadows on this one. Bleh.
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 Yeah. C tier. It's not the worst. Like there's some compelling stuff in there, but no. Horimiya.
Oh, guess what? So at the suggestion of my tattoo artist, they told me, because they were also they did the scanlations for this manga. I started with the manga, and I gotta admit, like, I'm gonna put it in A tier.
A tier.
Like, it's a pretty popular romance, and I've enjoyed. Like, if we're gonna go off romance, first of all, it gives you instant gratification. It does not take long for you to get in love with these characters, and like that's one of their selling points. If you look at like some of the information out there about it, it's like in an anime that you don't have to wait for. Like I really enjoyed that part. But I also like there's some other romance manga that I read in like I stayed up all night and went to work sleepy because I was enjoying it. This one I like it's still open on my I think I'm on I can see it right here on my phone. I'm still on page like 146. I think there's more than that, and I'm like so far behind. Like it's okay for me. It's not. I'm not sinking in, and I feel wrong for not being so in love with Horimiya because everyone loves Horimiya.
I definitely love Horimiya a lot, but I think A is a solid ranking for it, to be honest. Also,
I know other people would say S tier.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would. I don't give it S tier. I think there's some things that leave me one thing, but I do love the series a lot, like overall. But I think a lot of that's for a lot of other characters, a lot of other things that are centered around it. Also, Kiss Sis. There's so many incest anime out there. It's so
Kiss Sis.
Harem anime always seem like several women inexplicably fall madly in love with the most boring guy you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens. It's terrible. Golden Time. Have you seen Golden Time?
No, I have not.
That is S tier. That is S tier. That is S tier. That is S tier.
Really?
That is S tier. S tier romance. It
Golden
is
Time? That's what it's called?
From the creator of Toradora comes Golden Time, anime with college age characters who are in college.
Oh, this does look cute.
Who have more realistic relationships and romance, and there is a little bit with some amnesia in there, but it's amazing. I love this series a lot, and I love the romance between all the characters and the dynamic that it gets everyone involved together. Golden Time is incredible. I got my hands on Golden Time right before Sony shut down Right Stuff Anime. Oh, nice.
I was scrolling through some pictures. I didn't see anything spoilery, but I need to know like how on if you were saying from turtle mode to Sonic, how fast does the romance develop, and like when do we get to see that side of them, or like how
Pretty
long
quick.
is it even?
Pretty quick. I
Pretty
would
quick?
give like
Okay,
if it's like 1 to 10, I would say like a 6 or a 7.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna add that to my list right now.
I thought college age characters anime was a myth. I thought so too, but then I saw this one and it's
too.
like actual adults having actual adult relationships, and like you can tell there's a little bit more maturity and experience with each character and how they deal with people. Not really like, not like a romance sense, but like a lot of their experience in like being a person is more there, more developed, and so you're not stuck in all the trappings of like high school and middle school romance anime.
It's so nice, refreshing.
Yeah, my introduction to Golden Time was actually in the Bridge one shot by Ferrero. It was funny. I've never seen that, but yeah, it's a really good anime. I love it a lot.
Can't even see what that one is.
I don't recognize this. Moving on though, we'll skip past this for a second before we figure that out. 5 centimeters a second. Is that Makoto Shinkai? I haven't seen this one.
So I haven't seen this one, but I know that that movie right there is the reason that Your Name ends the way it does.
That sounds about right. Ferrero nukes his YouTube channel, sadly. Okay, well that's too bad.
Oh wait, I feel like I do know this one. Now that I see a bigger picture of it, I think it's a sad one.
Let's find out with the power of magic. The Forest of Firefly Lights.
Yeah, this one's sad, I'm pretty sure.
That makes sense. I've never heard of this one, actually.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's on my list.
Okay, we'll put it in.
I think
Put it in not seen.
I think it might have a new season or something coming out.
It seems sad. It definitely has a sad vibe. Garden of Words.
Heard it's good. Haven't seen it.
I like it a good amount. I'll put it in.
A good amount.
I'm gonna put Quintessential Quintuplets down to D, and I'll put this in C, where like it's a good romance, but not satisfying enough, and also I'm pretty sure it's between like a teenager and a teacher.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, I know which one that is. Yeah.
The foot fetish anime also.
Oh, yikes! No.
It's a good series, but like there's Shinkai. Anyway, The Voices of a Distant Star. Have you seen The Voices of a Distant Star? I've never heard of that one.
Moshino. Oh, you took it away before I could read it. I've never heard of that one.
No. I don't know this one either. Oh my god, getting my ass beat on these.
Let me. Wait, scroll. Zoom in.
Zooming.
He. Is it? Oh, I don't know the kanji. Re. Soshite. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh.
Higehiro. After being rejected, I shaved and took.
Oh, No, I do know what this is. I hate this. God damn it. I know what this fucking one is. This is
just from the title.
I get it. I'll show you the full title. I shaved and took in a high school runaway.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The second part of that really changes it, doesn't it?
Crazy.
Yeah, so this is one of those anime that I thought was sweet at first, because it was like this dude, it was like this middle-aged dude who was like, who got rejected. Last I heard he draws Sonic Fan. I've seen 5 centimeters a second and it broke my heart. All right, time for bed, but praise be to Watakoi, at least an A tier. Only read a few chapters, but it once warrants A tier. All right, goodbye, Yellow Ring. Age is a number, and jail is just a room.
Wait.
So
since
yeah.
I would say Wotakoi is good.
Yes, Watakoi is good. But okay, so in this anime, This dude is like a middle-aged salaryman, and one day he professes to his crush at work, and she rejects him, which he takes maturely, and he shaves and is like, I'm gonna get better. And then he runs into a high school runaway on the street, and he takes her in for a night to like help her out. And it's like she's been like she's been a runaway for a while, so she assumes that he wants sex, and like everyone was like saying how good this anime was at first because he turns down sex. Like I'm like, okay, wow, he turned down sex with an underage student, crazy.
What a good guy.
What a great dude. Oh my god, he did the bare minimum. And then after that, it turns into him like being like a father figure to her, or like a guardian, like taking care of her and helping her get back on her feet, and like trying to understand why she ran away. And then at the end of it here, they start dating. It turns into a romance thing, and I hated it. I hated it. It felt like it had me for a little bit because they weren't. I didn't want it to be a romance. Like I did not want it to be a romance. It was like, if you don't do a romance, it'll be fine. It'll be fine if it's not a romance, because there's interesting things going on with these characters. There's interesting things that they're talking about, and like how you have to like adjust and take on life and deal with like family who's not that supportive. And instead of that, it's like they're going to do all of that cool character stuff here, and also these two characters who are like a decade apart are gonna wait until she's legal to fuck. And I'm like, okay, well, I didn't need that. Fuck you.
Why is it like this?
Anime. It's a mistake. Okay. Comey can't communicate.
So, haven't seen it, but you know what? I really want to see it. And the reason that I really want to see it, I'm going to put it in A tier.
I'm going to put it in A tier. I have seen it. I'll put it in A tier. I like it. It's really cute. The main character is really cute. And there it is, Pain. It's one where the dude takes in his niece, raises her from a young childhood, and then they start dating when she's a teenager. Yeah, Usagi Drop. You're talking about Usagi Drop. I had Usagi Drop explained to me once when I was going from San Diego to LA to pick up Yoshinam from the airport.
Oh no.
It was horrifying. I was
Yikes.
Comey, that was A. I love Comey Can't Communicate. Girlfriend.
Haven't seen it. Oh. Wow. You feel that way. I get
you. It's this dude who's dating this girl, and then another girl is like, I want to date you also, and he's like, okay, and then he's dating multiple girls, and they all know about each other. Like he basically goes to his current girlfriend, is like, this girl also confessed her love to me, and I need to date her too. And she's like, he's like, okay, cool, we're doing that. I watched 2 episodes with it. I tried to get past it and like see what it was trying to do, but my god, it sucked.
It's not working out.
Maid Sama. I get this recommended to me a lot, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, neither have I. I've heard it's a really good one.
These ones I'm not super familiar with. Do you recognize any of these two here?
Nope.
No.
I think the other one, that one with the schoolgirl with the red hair, I think that's a sapphic one, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm not sure either. This one I am familiar with. It's kind of similar to Comey Can't Communicate, except not. Where she's just really, really quiet.
What's it called?
I don't remember the name.
If you... Oh, I don't know the kanji. Oh, wait. Zoom in a little bit.
Nah, let me just get this real quick here.
Oh, I see. You're clever.
There we go.
Hare-san wa hakarenai?
Hakarenai. Yeah. This is a funny anime. I like it. I enjoyed it. There's an episode where they rap battle to each other. It's cute. It's very cute. I'm gonna put it in C because it's more cute than it is a great love story. C for cute.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, I saw it and I was like a little weirded out because it's like she looks young compared to him.
No,
And
yeah,
there's,
she's
like,
just
a
short.
real obsession with anime where they like will make a girl purposely look younger than the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, this is one where she's just short. And they're in the same high school class. They sit next to each other in high school. And she's just smaller. Which is fine, you know. Elfin Lead. Have you seen Elfin Lead?
I wouldn't call that a romance.
I wouldn't either. I would not either.
I
would
hold on,
not either.
I think this is the one that I. Hold on, let me just quick. Yeah, okay. So me and my boss were talking about. Yeah, no, I think it needs to stay where it is.
Yeah, Elfin Lead is one of those anime where it just gets worse and worse and worse the more you go back to it. And it is the main
It's
character
wild
ends
to
up
call it a
marrying and having a
romance.
kid with his cousin. Anyway,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's wild to call that a romance.
I unhinged to call it that, but you know what? They did it. By God, they did it. Okay, let's look up. Do you know this anime?
It's another harem anime.
Oh God.
Yeah.
B got the HK. Yeah, it doesn't look great.
I haven't seen it though, so I can't really comment. Maybe it's like the best romance ever. And we
These-
just don't know.
These next, have you seen any of these next like 4? Like these two
Well,
look like
one
they're the same anime, and
I think that one one of them looks like an Evangelion one. I don't know any of these though.
I
But
don't
I
either.
know the next one in the line and I know where you would put it.
yes, top of
Oh!
S tier.
Okay, you put it in B for a moment. I was like, "What?"
No,
you
no.
genuinely shocked me.
No. I love Toradora. Toradora is one of my favorite anime of all time. But I also just love the romance in it.
Pretty cute. I
Very
will
cute.
admit.
Very cute anime.
I've actually wanting to been rewatching it since our conversation about it.
Ooh, nice. I love this anime a lot. I love it so much. God, I could watch more anime if I did less videos on anime. Anyway, oh hey, here's Kiss Sis.
Oh, S tier.
S
I'm
tier.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Not seen. Never gonna see. I know this one's Monogatari, but I have not seen
Bakemonogatari.
Bakemonogatari. But I actually haven't seen it. Oh
Another
my
wild
God.
one to call a romance.
Yeah. I've tried to watch it on Crunchyroll, but the Crunchyroll version of it looks so bad. Like it has like an Aniplex logo on, like watermark on it, and it's like in like it's like 480p, like literally 480p. It looks terrible. It looks like an
So
old
yikes.
YouTube video. It's garbage, and I want to watch it, but I can't watch it with that quality. It looks like I'm rubbing sand in my eyes. I hate it.
I'm looking at this tier list, and some of them are totally wild to be on there. I don't know half of these. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of these either. I know Anohana. Oh, sorry.
Wait. There's I think I know that
This
one to the right, to the left.
With the
Yeah.
blue uniforms?
Yeah.
What's this one?
I can't remember what that one is.
Let's look it up.
Yeah. Why is it so? Oh! What
What?
is it? I know. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's super cute. It's From Me to You. Yes.
Me to You, yeah.
Kimi ni Todoke. That's gonna go in S tier.
S tier. Ooh, okay. Tell me about
S
it.
tier. It is like kind of in the same like how you feel about Toradora. I
Mm-hmm.
feel about Kimi ni Todoke because it's an older one too, and it actually, after so long, so many years, just got a season 3 announcement.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I
so
found I see
basically-
here Netflix is putting it on season 3.
The main character looks like Sadako from like it's like a whole thing. She looks like Sadako from The Ring, and she just thinks like you know, oh, It's so good.
I think
gotta
I think
rewatch it.
I
It's on
think
my
I think
list.
I've heard of that. But
I was
I've not
actually
watched
preparing
it.
to
but
rewatch it.
Oh,
Do
okay.
it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. I should watch it. Anohana, the flower we saw that day.
Oh, is that the sad one?
Yeah, it's a sad one. I don't know if I would say this is a
Oh.
romance, to be honest.
No, I was gonna say I don't think it's a romance. I have not seen it only because I cannot bring myself to watch it.
I would say C, because it's like it's cute. There's like cute moments, but it's not a romance. I don't want this from its romance.
My heart.
I don't recognize this one.
Neither do I.
This is the most legendary incest anime. I'm gonna put it in trash
Oh.
just because I am familiar with it.
Is that the one with the toothbrush?
No, that's Monogatari actually. Monogatari. This one is, the character has like a bunch of characters he's interested in that he wants to date, and then he decides to date his sister instead.
Keeping it all in the family.
Keeping it in the family. I don't recognize this one either, or these few.
I think I know those two, but I don't recognize the art.
I don't either. Here, let's look them up real quick, to see if we can figure this one out. This does
Oh,
look
no, I don't.
familiar.
It's such a like tip of the tongue type of thing, you know? It's like I sometimes will get an indication of what they might be. Kokoro Connect.
Kokoro
No.
Connect. Nope, never heard of it.
Nope. Not even like a tingle of a tingle of an inclination.
Nothing. Okay, Kokoro Connect is a not seen. And what is this one?
This one looks like a cute little romance.
It does. Tall guy. Well, not as tall girl.
Shaggy hair. Say I love you.
Say I love you. Yeah, there we are.
Ite inayo.
Huh.
Oh, okay. I recognize this. Haven't seen it, but
Report.
my roommate loved it. Report. Yeah. Okay, you know
Okay.
what?
Not seen.
Not seen, but like I think I'm prepared to give it an A when I watch it.
We'll give it an honorary A, but we won't put it up there because we haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't deserve to be an A just yet.
My Dress
What
Up
is-
Darling.
Oh, I see that manga all of the time. Oh, really? D. Oh,
I'm gonna
Are you
put it in
moving
B.
wow. Okay. I guess
I-
it's worth something.
I like this one. I think it's a little more than cute. So this is about a cosplay, a wannabe cosplay girl, and a shy guy she meets who is a doll maker. So he knows how to sew and make clothes.
that's
And
cute.
they help each other because she wants to make cosplay and he wants to help her. And
And he likes her.
yeah, he likes her, and she's like supposed to be like a Kogel, like a Garu, you know, but like she's also like super into like erotic video games and anime and manga. Like she's a super nerd, and this actually reminds me a lot of like my experience when I was getting into like when I was dating, which is that the one thing I heard about this anime with My Dress Up Darling is people thought it was unrealistic that an attractive woman would be super interested in like a whole bunch of these like weird or perverted things or a bunch of anime and like would get a guy who's not into anime and like make him watch that stuff. That's exactly what happened to me. It's exactly what happened to me when I was in high school. It is realistic. It's true. This shit happens because as much as Redditors don't want to believe it, a lot of women and female presenting people watch anime. So fucking skill issue,
Hi,
nerds.
it's me. I'm them.
It's crazy how much people just don't believe that's realistic, but it is. I like their relationship. I like how they I don't know. I like their relationship, and I like their back and forth. So I'll put it in a B. A little elevated over cute.
Don't know what that next one is, or the one
This
after.
one I am
Oh,
familiar
look
with.
familiar.
This one I am generally familiar with. I'm gonna get the name here though. Whoop. My Little Monster. That's it.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm familiar with that one. In title and like vague concept.
This one's pretty cute. I have a lot of feelings to it, but yeah. Don't be silly. Pretty women don't like weird nerdy stuff. Exactly. There's no such thing as a pretty woman who likes things that I like. If I believe that, then it would mean that it's my personality that's keeping me away from these people. Fuck. Anyway, My Little Monster is a C. I think it's cute. It's a kind of a weird anime. It's like one of those ones where it's like a kind of tsundere girl with a goblin boy.
Goblin? Like a genuine goblin, or like he's just goblin energy?
Goblin energy. Not a genuine goblin. It's just a slice of life anime, but slice of life rom-com anime. But he's kind of a goofball. And I think there's a motif where she has a chain on him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that art's super familiar.
My ex was super into this anime, but yeah, I put it as C. I don't recognize this at all.
No, I think it's one of those like, look at the size of the boobies. You know what it is.
Oh, original. I think this is the original clan ad. Oh my god, those eyes. School Rumble. Have you seen School Rumble?
No,
I haven't either.
never heard of it. There's some wild ones on here.
There
like,
is.
I'm assuming that next one is Clannad, right? Because it's...
Yeah. Which I think has to go with... I'm going to put it below Clannad After Story in terms of romance, because I like the romance aspects of Clannad After Story better. But Clannad itself is pretty C-tier romance. I don't recognize this.
Katare, but I don't know what it is. I've never, like, really seen it.
Never seen these.
No. Is that the original Spice
That is the
and Wolf
original
there?
Spice and Wolf.
Okay.
I'm going to put an S tier because I love
And
it.
then the next one, I know the next one.
Oh, what's this one?
That one's, I can't remember the Japanese name, but it's Blue Haru Ride.
Okay.
So, I am going to put that... I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to put it in B.
B.
Because, yeah, a lot of people love this. This is like a very classic, like, it has a live action that just got renewed. Our Haru Ride, yeah. It has one season of anime, and the manga's finished. But, like, the manga, like, has such a... I also used to confuse this with Horimiya because they have the same uniforms.
They do, yeah.
Something happens in the manga that really like switches it up and makes me go like, what? So, I put it at B. Love it, but put it at B. And I will always recommend people to watch it because it's super cute.
Okay, we'll put it in B.
Super cute.
This one, ooh, okay.
one?
I have a lot of feelings to this one. Not. It's not trash. This one there. Nozaki-kun. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Have you seen Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun?
No.
This is one that you definitely should watch. I'm gonna put it in A because they tease me. But this is one where a girl. First episode. This girl goes up to this one tall stoic type character named Nozaki-kun, and she confesses to Nozaki-kun by like.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah.
Yeah, saying that she likes him. And like he misinterprets her confession for her asking for an autograph because he is a shoujo girls anime mangaka, and it turns into her being his assistant making his shoujo manga.
Yes.
And
that one is cute.
The gag is that he is someone who writes shoujo manga, writes romance manga that everyone loves, but he has no concept or understanding of romance at all. And it is so funny. I wish there was a season 2 for this. I love this fucking anime. I want to do a video on it eventually. This is one I've this is just one of my favorites. It's such a goofy, weird anime, and there's also like this interesting ones where like there's a dynamic between a male and female character where he writes as a prince and princess, except their genders are flipped, and stuff like that. There's so many great characters in this, and so many great romances, but in this, and the side characters are ridiculous, and just the main conceit is amazing. And then there's this one whole sequence where where Nozaki-kun and his best friend play a visual novel together, and their emotional roller coaster they go on is so relatable, where they end up wanting to marry the friend character instead of any of the actual female characters they're supposed to marry. It's amazing. Highly recommend this anime. It's one of the best rom-coms out there. The romance itself is a tease, so it gets A, but I love it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Okay. I'll watch it.
Okay. So
next one is tough because I haven't seen it. I can't bring myself to watch it because I know it's kind of sad. Really obsessed with the music from it though. Like I've been listening to that.
Your Lie in April, Your Cry in April, B tier. The romance aspect itself,
it's doomed.
Cute, yeah, doomed. Very obviously doomed from the beginning, and that's painful. So I give it a B, even though there's a lot of great moments in it. It also feels like one that's like, it's just trying to hit you and hurt you. This is one that's trying to make you feel hurt and pain, and I resent it. Next one here, I don't recognize this.
Kami-sama hajimashita. I'm gonna put that in. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do S tier. So sorry.
Okay, tell me about it.
Okay, so Kami-sama hajimashita, which is actually Kami-sama kiss in English. It's about this girl, and she's got like this talent where she can kind of see spirits, and she ends up somehow, it's been a long time since I watched this, but I remember loving it so much. She somehow gets on the good side of this fox demon, and then
as one does.
Just, like, it's really, really cute. I remember it having some controversy because she's like a school student and he's like 1,000-year-old longer god.
The Inuyasha problem, yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. I really like it, especially with how it ends. It gives me what I want. I don't recall if they like ended in the anime. I ended up reading the manga because I wanted more, but it's very good. Very good. S tier.
S tier.
Live there forever.
Okay. Oh, here's a familiar one. Ouran High School Host Club.
A tier.
A tier. Yeah, the romance aspects of it fail a little bit. It's a great anime, but I think for a lot of things outside of its romance, the romance can be good, but like the humor in it's amazing, and the characters are fun. But I think the romance takes a little bit of a backseat to all of that. So
I would agree. I think that like for its own thing, it's also like for an anime that was coming out in conjunction with the manga, it did pretty good. Like, I know we were talking about it earlier, but it doesn't have that much more of the manga behind it. Like, you could watch the series and still get the same kind of effect of reading the manga, although the manga does give you like a little bit more and it's
conclusive.
very satisfying. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Akatsuki no Yuna. Okay, this is another S tier.
S tier. Okay, this is the.
Let me paint you a picture.
Tell me about
this.
this.
It is almost Edo Japanish.
Okay.
She's a princess and she's renowned for her bright, rich red hair. She's well loved, but unfortunately, her father is a little bit of a cowardly king.
Oh.
And then a coup happens.
Oh no.
So yeah, so then there's like this whole lore behind her family about dragons, and then it turns out that she has this power. Very good. It's ongoing manga that I keep up with pretty regularly. Anime was beautiful. It's so good. The characters are engaging. Anime is a little bit more of that teasing aspect, but it's also so satisfying when you get into the manga because like it's good. And the character growth. Oh my god. Show me an anime that has this beautiful of character development while not risking any other characters.
Yeah, it's Fena Pirate Princess, isn't it? No, that's a different one.
No, it's Atsuki no Yuna.
Atsuki no Una.
Yona, sorry. I was thinking of Final Fantasy.
Atsuki no Yona. Yona of the Dawn. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have heard of this.
So good.
Yona of the Dawn. I want to watch this.
And it's been going on for a really long time. Like, I think the manga has been alive since 2009.
That would make sense. Clanad's on here. Clanad After Story's on here again? Okay, I'm just going to rank that already. There you go. Fuck you. Love, Chinevio, and Other Delusions.
Never heard of it.
Love, Chinevio, and Other Delusions is a anime by... this is a classic KyoAni anime that features... here. It features a character who is...
Wow, you put an S in.
Do you know what Chinibio is?
I do not know.
So Chinibio is 8th grader syndrome.
Oh,
Or
no.
I'm secretly a demon lord. I'm you don't know my dark and tattered past.
Oh my god. I feel like I was so happier before I knew what that meant.
So this is a comedy anime that features a main character who has recently overcome his Chunibyo and is very much cringed out by what he used to be. And one day he meets his neighbor who lives above him, who is full-on Chunibyo, where she wears like an eye patch and a contact, and is like, I have eyes that with powers and stuff, and it's basically two cringe people who personifying relating to neurodivergency in love. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate description.
I wish you could see my expression right now, just like looking at some of the, like a pained wince.
They are
just like kind of squinting, just trying to get through it.
They are two cringe people, but they are so cute. And he is one trying to overcome his cringe. She is one who has embraced her cringe. And I love it. There's so many. It's such a ridiculous anime. And by Kyoto Animation, so it looks gorgeous and has a lot of the same team from Haruhi Suzumiya and K-On! On it. I think the secondhand banter would kill me. It will, but it's amazing. It's so good. And you actually get a real relationship and like a full season at least of a real relationship in a movie. It's so good. Watch it, please. I love it a lot. This is an anime that is not that is a kill the part of you that cringes kind of anime. So you can, it's good. It's good. It's really good. Look at these dorks. Look at these dorks.
It's, you know what? It also has that cutesy style though. Like that cutesy style is so hard to like sometimes.
I get that. I mean, it's a KyoAni anime, so I get that. Just give it a shot.
Wait, how? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not as old as I thought it was. It like looks pretty new, so it's kind of weird that it's like new looking, but it's from
KyoAni, so it doesn't age that badly. Like Kyoto Animation, never-ending tragedy what happened at Kyoto Animation with that fire, because so many talented people lost their life or were, injured, all for nothing, all for the delusions of a person who needed mental help. But the amount of talent and the amount of care and how amazing that studio is and was at their height, and the fact that they aren't at their height anymore for reasons entirely out of their control, it is a never-ending tragedy, because they are one of my favorite studios. They're getting more back into the swing of things over the past few years, but their backlog of anime is so strong. They have so many great series.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I know a lot of some of the series that they've made that I like. I think didn't they do Free?
They did do Free, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what. Do you know who the director of Free is?
I do not.
It is the creator of Buchigiri.
Oh my god, that's actually wild. Oh wait, Kyoto also did Violet Evergarden.
Yes, Kyoto Animation, or Kyo Annie, is just one of the. They have so many amazing anime out there. They also did Clan Ad, but like they have done so many top tier anime.
Oh, that's so cool to see like their progression.
Yeah. They've done a lot of great shit. Yeah. So, this is just I thought this would load, but it's just terrible. Okay, but if you want a studio that has some high quality shit, this is one of the high recommend studios. Anyway, love Kyoto Animation. But we go back to this. I don't recognize this anime. Do you recognize these?
It looks familiar. Like some of these characters are familiar, but like I don't know if it's because it's just a redhead, you know.
That is
when they
fair.
have like the orange hair and the red hair.
Plastic Memories.
Dogo Kabo.
I have never heard of this anime.
No, I'm like racking my brain, and I think I can say with confidence I don't know it. So.
This one has characters in witch hats.
Is this Little Witch Academy? Wait.
No. It is not.
Hamada-kun po nanin? What is that? Hamada-kun. I don't know it, no.
No. I don't recognize these either. Any of that. Do you recognize any of these?
Let me see. Yes.
Oh.
The last one that you just put in there, that goes in S tier.
Oh, okay. What is it?
That is a retelling of Snow White.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's so good because it gives you the romance. It gives you the romance. I actually just watched it because on my fandom Twitter I came across it. It's Snow White with the red hair.
Snow White with the boots with the fur. Anyway, no.
It's so good. I saw a GIF of it on Twitter, and then I watched it, and chef kiss.
This
Like,
is one
if
that
we
I've
were-
heard a few things about, but
Yeah.
I never really knew much about it.
Absolutely watch it. So anime really good. Apparently the manga is a little repetitive with some of the plot lines, but such a good watch with like, I love it.
Okay. Cool.
I say yes.
Have you seen Real Life?
No.
I haven't either. I don't know what this is.
I can tell you what I think it might be.
School Days. S tier. S tier. S tier.
Really?
Top of it. No. Do you know what happens at School Days?
I'm looking it up right now.
Trash tier.
Let's see. Is it a video game?
Yeah, it was. It's based off of it. It's so the anime is the bad ending of a visual novel. Like the visual novel has multiple endings. This is the anime that decided to end on the bad ending. Do you want to know what happens?
Yeah, I need to know.
So School Days is an infamous anime because for the most part it's pretty boring rom-com anime that's based off of a fucking rom-com. It's based off
I just read a line.
Yeah, so here's what happens. This dude basically has like two girls that he's playing, that he's trying to date at the same time, and that he has sex with, and then one of them finds out about the other, that he's been cheating, and then murders him and cuts off his head, and then goes to find the other girl to show him his decapitated head, and then murders the girl he cheated on her with. And then she goes and runs away with his decapitated head.
I read that on like the episode
Yeah.
describer, and I'm like,
Before this, School Days is literally just a normal rom-com anime, and then it takes a hard shift into yandere murder shit. It's the legends I have heard about the School Days ending are never ending. It's one of those ones that I've always heard just an unhinged ending to an anime, but
that's wild.
very interesting. This is, hold on, I'm trying to look. I recognize this thing, but I don't remember what it is.
It's definitely from Toho.
Hold on. I know the next one, at least, but...
Yeah, me too.
Fireworks. It's just called Fireworks. Okay, never seen it.
No, I've never seen it.
I got rid of yours. I wish right now, your name. Where'd you put your name as a romance?
I want to see where you would put it first.
S. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
I was watching you go between like C, and I was like,
No.
Don't. How dare you?
No.
Yes, S tier.
S tier. I love it. It's so cute.
It's a very good. I just watched it the other day. Like, I'd love rewatching that.
It's such a good anime. It's that scene, the scene with them at sunset.
Can never go wrong.
Oh my god! And the scene after of her running into town, and forgetting his name. It's just so fucking. It's so good. There's so many twists and turns, and like the initial. It's such a good fucking movie.
It so is. Like, the experience that you expect going into it and the experience you get out of it is two different things, and they both are amazing.
I had no idea what would happen in that movie when I went to see it. I saw it in theaters, and when the twist happened, the first twist happened, I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
Like,
And
what?
the best part is when you rewatch it, you're like, oh my god, it's been there the entire time.
I know. It's so good.
They didn't hide it. We just didn't notice.
Ah, man, Shinkai is a fucking genius. Also, I don't know what this anime is. Or this anime.
Neither do I.
Chobits is trash. Disgust.
Yeah, that's a clamp. The one with the Sakura blossoms looks familiar. I'm trying to like look at them as well, but I can't do whatever you're doing in order to like open it in a new.
Oh, here I can just send you. Hold on.
Like I'm on the tier list. I just couldn't like grab the images.
Oh yeah. You just right click and then I want to eat your pancreas.
Oh, okay. That's why it's familiar. It's on my list, but
On your list.
I hear it's sad.
It's also on my list, but I have not watched it. Also, Clanad's on here again. Really? Come on now. Clanad goes here. Okay. Wotakoi.
S tier.
S tier.
I actually
We
bought...
love adults getting in relationships.
Yes, I just bought the manga collection, and it was so cute. It came with like a little notepad, and I was like, oh, I love it.
I love it. It's a really cute anime about just a bunch of fucking office worker nerds. And isn't that relatable?
So true. And like I have a weakness for like redheaded characters. So I love it. Amazing.
Do you know Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai?
I've seen the trailer for it.
So, and the romance side of it here, I'm actually gonna put it as a B.
Okay.
The romance in it's actually really good. I like the romance a lot. There just isn't enough of it past the first arc.
Okay.
Maybe that changes in season 2. I'm pretty sure there's a season 2 in a movie.
Isn't she like a figment of his imagination though?
No, actually, it's really interesting. So the first arc, basically, the reason she's dressed as a bunny girl is because it is kind of similar to that, where no one else can see her except him. But the reason for that is because of just a strange phenomenon that's occurring, where she doesn't feel seen by the people around her, so no one else can see her actually.
Oh,
And it's
interesting.
yeah, and so she doesn't. She is a model and like upcoming actress, and she thinks that everyone sees her as like her model self and because she's pretty and all that stuff, but no one actually sees her for who she is, and that causes her to be really insecure. But he helps her try to resolve that. But that's the first arc. And then there's other characters who go through other things that he has to deal with. But this is the main romance is between him and the titular bunny girl. And it's good. It's a good romance. I like it. If they had more of it, it'd be an S, but it's not, so it's a B. So
You sit in B-Town.
you sit in B-Town. Think of what you did. Give me more of what I want. Ooh, this is I might have a controversial take on this one. Violet Evergarden. Violet
S-tier.
Evergarden. You would think it's an S tier romance?
See, but that's the controversial take, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like she's 15.
And he's her boss, and he is her commander,
And like
who is also dead.
he's I think he's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Like he's at least been proven to be like several years old. The fact of the matter is she's 15.
Yeah.
So like if it were
She is a child soldier.
if it were an anime about romance between someone who was older, I think I would put that in S tier. It's just so tough. Like the animation's good. I wish she wasn't 15.
I love Violet Evergarden a lot. I love so much about it, like everything about the character and the world and the animation and the stories that they tell and the worlds that she the people that she visits. Romance in particular is the weakest aspect in my knowledge.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I think it's a C in terms of romance, close to a D. Because like I don't love the romance. I love the show. The show is like S tier show, but the romance is not what I want.
Cried. Yeah. The
yeah.
romance is not there. It's an emotional story though.
I
like,
cried so much watching that show. So fucking good.
Such a good. I don't recognize this one.
I don't either.
It's got that cutesy style that I tend to stay away from.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems pretty generic. This movie I know a lot about, but I haven't seen it.
I'm in the same boat. I really want to see it because, it looks so stinking cute.
I like the main character's vibe too. Ride Your Wave. Yeah, there we go. This seems like a really fun movie, but I have not watched it.
Got a lot of that cute, like that very nice animation too.
Look at them.
Oh,
They're like
look,
adorable.
It's so cute. Oh my god.
They're all over each other. They love.
Oh, so
But we
cute.
haven't seen it, so we can't rank it.
Oh, I bet we would put. I feel like just based on image alone, I'd put an S tier.
I don't think I need to ask on this one. Fruits Basket's an S, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly an S.
Yeah.
I also love Fruits Baskets because like it goes through this plot where it like shows you something. It shows you one thing, and it's like, hey, look at this, and then it's like, JK, look at this, and you're like, I'm so conflicted about this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even need to say what it is. Anybody who's watched it knows.
Yeah. It is definitely one of those ones where I watched a little bit of the original anime, and I've read a decent chunk of the manga. I haven't finished it, but it is definitely one of those. I enjoy it a lot. I know people love it. I know I need to watch it. It's just a bit long, and I have a lot of anime to cover, so it's hard. But it's a good series. I know where you would rank it, so I want to give it more of a shot than I have.
Oh my god, it has everything for me. It's like so good, and the main character, you just love Toru so much. She's so good, and she resonates with you. She's very like likable, and sometimes I find with like a lot of male characters and female characters, it can get lost in the sauce. But all these characters are unique, and they all have these struggles, and it's so painful. It's so beautiful. It has so much going for it. Fruits Baskets, Furuba.
I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I hear
You
so many
should.
good things.
You
Okay.
should.
So looking over our list here, do you have any changes you would make? Anything you want to move down? Anything you want to pull up?
No, I think it's a pretty solid list.
Pretty solid list. I agree.
Is there any ones that you think of that you would honorarily put on here?
Honorarily put on here?
Yeah, because they're not like actually part of the that's all, folks. They're not on the list themselves.
Stuff that's not on the list. Well, I would say
At least one.
Skip and Loafer I put as an A.
Oh, that's a really good one. Yeah,
I love Skip and Loafer.
A.
I haven't seen enough of the romance side of it to give it an S. I need more. But I
think
love
A's
what it is.
good.
I think it's a solid A.
Yeah, A.
Yeah.
A's a good place.
A is like the category for like the romances that are really good but don't have that satisfying, except for Horimiya, that don't have that satisfying end point yet. You know, a lot of the ones we put in S, they kiss. You know, let me tell you, like the experience of watching Toradora for the first time and getting to episode 23 and 24, where they're actually like full on like dating and making out and stuff. It's like, finally, I waited so long. It's like, thank you for giving me what I wanted, which is the two toys to kiss already. And it gives me that. And a lot of anime don't do that, which is so frustrating. Like, it's frustrating when anime doesn't give you that satisfying moment. And even anime like Your Name that don't give you that satisfying moment, at least they have enough in there that where you feel like that's coming, like right around the corner. Gotta have that follow through. Exactly. I think Spice and Wolf is also one that doesn't have it in the anime, but I know what happens outside the anime, so it's on there. Fuck you. And Your Name is one where it's so heavily implied that I know it's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna put it there because whatever.
I want to
Kaguya-sama
say
is so good. You need to watch Kaguya-sama.
5 centimeters between us walked, so Your Name could run.
Yeah. Shinkai took so long to be able to learn how to write a romance or write a story. Same thing with Garden of Words with him, because like Garden of Words is a good movie, short film technically, I think, but it just doesn't have that extra kick to it, you know, that extra oomph, like make it all come together.
I get you.
But Your Name is where he kills it, and Weathering with You, I think is really solid as well. Actually, I think I might move Weathering with You up to A.
Oh, okay.
I think I put it up to A.
I would also like to say, since this is a list from 2022, I have 2 honorary S tiers.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so the
hear 'em.
first one is recently just finished airing for its first season. A Sign of Affection.
Oh,
So good.
yeah, I just started watching that. I'm on episode like 2.
So that's an example of where they have like an almost CG style, but like it works. I love it very much. Character design compared to the manga is very, very different, but like, it's good. It's sweet. It's perfect. It gives me what I want.
I really love the art style they go for. I'm really upset with Crunchyroll because I wanted to watch the dub, because the dub's actually pretty good. But so I was like watching the dub for most of the first episode. They didn't do subtitles for any of the fucking writing, and it's like, what are you doing? How can, like, I go to subs and it's done perfectly. It looks amazing. It's all laid out, like some of it has like a wonderful animation on it too with their subtitles, subtitling all the text. And you go to dub and none of that's there, and it's like, how hard was it to just add the audio, like to just change audio tracks and keep all the subtitles? Why did you have to? Why is it not there? How do you mess that up? I don't understand how Crunchyroll does that. Like,
The violence done upon you.
I am offended. I am offended. I have been wronged, I say. No, I mean it's fine. You know, I'll watch the sub. But you know, I like a good dub when I can get one. And this seemed like it wasn't actually a good dub. So
haven't
it's a
watched it
shame
yet.
that I can't watch it due to Crunchyroll fucking up.
I'll have to check out the dub. I like when I like a series and I'll like watch it in dub. The other one,
Yeah.
which I've already recommended to you, because it's super cute. My love story with Yamadan-kun at level 9.
I am gonna watch that. I have made the decision. I'm gonna watch that soon. I promise.
It's so cute. I didn't realize that it only like aired in 2023. Like I thought it was an older one, so I'm super happy.
Yeah, it's super recent. I've heard a lot of people rave about it. I just haven't given it a chance to actually watch it.
So good. That's one that literally I watched it, reached the end of the episodes, started, and like when I tell you I was watching it, I was at work. I would go to the bathroom and be like, oh yeah, I gotta go to the washroom, and I would just sit there and watch anime. And like after I finished it, it was 5 a.m. in the morning, and I said, there's a manga, and I went and I stayed up all night reading the manga. It's so good.
Literally me with Toradora. When I watched Tor, actually it was reverse for me, because like when I caught up with what was released in the manga of Toradora at the time, which was back in 2012, I immediately found out I found out, like I was looking it up, like when there's more manga coming out. Oh, there's an anime that's already done, and I watched the entire anime in a night, and I love that anime so much. It's so good. It's such a good anime.
So many good animes out there.
So many. I feel pretty good about our list. I feel really good about it.
Yeah, it's a solid list, and I don't feel like I babied any of the ones. All the ones that I put in S tier are like my go-tos.
This trash tier though. Do you know Yoshinam likes girlfriend?
That he would. Just in that tone, he would.
Hashtag cancel Yoshinam. Am I right, everyone? I know I'm right. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm doing it. I'm starting it.
There we go. Hashtag cancel Yoshinam.
Do you think he puts salt on everything because he just has no taste?
Yeah. I mean, he eats Taco Bell regularly, so I think so.
I want someone to clip that and send that to Yoshinam.
Do it. Hashtag cancel Yoshinam. There we go. There we got that ball rolling.
You said something.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So, but I think for now that's gonna be it for today. I gotta wind this on down because I got some stuff I still gotta do tonight. But Joe, I want to thank you for coming on here. I really do appreciate it. This is fun. This was fun. I like doing impromptu tier lists and getting a feel for other people's taste. Like it's always good when I have someone on with the first time that haven't talked to the anime as much. Like getting an idea what your tastes are, what your vibe is, what your range is. Yeah, there's a lot. We covered a lot of anime.
We did. That was quite. We learned some things. There's some on there that I didn't know about.
No, we
We're
learned
learning.
a lot. We learned a lot.
Honestly,
Specifically,
sometimes I feel like I might have learned a little too much.
we learned a lot specifically about school days.
See, I'm still stuck on the teacher one. I'm
Oh
still
my
stuck on the Kiss Sis title. That you got.
Oh God,
That's a funny title.
That reminds me. I'm surprised they didn't have domestic girlfriend on this list.
Oh my God.
You know about
I've heard of
domestic
that
girl?
one.
Yeah. I have two
Or
stepsisters.
Sweat and Soap. Soap shop. Soap and Sweat. I can't remember.
There's so many there's so many anime, especially recently, that's just like dating my stepsister, and like different levels of how to justify dating my stepsister or cousin.
It is a little bit of a problem.
There's so many, and like at least one of them. There's like at least one time where I thought it was an interesting concept, which is when it was a couple that had already broken up, and then their parents got married, and then they ended up being step siblings without they had been a couple, they had fights and they broke up, and then they accidentally become step siblings, and now they have to deal with that. I think that was interesting. I don't remember what that was called, because they all have the similar name based off of step sibling, me and my step sibling.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
this was one that was from a little bit ago. That was, I at least thought that was interesting. Every other one's just basically like, I want to date my stepbrother or stepsister, and it's like, fucking okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
There was one I watched once where it was like we might be related, and then it was like, no, we're not related. But maybe.
Up on Poppy Hill.
Yeah.
yeah. That's a fake out incest one.
That's but like, she was ready for it. She was like, I don't care. I love you anyways. Please, even if you're my so and so. Like, she was ready.
She was ready to birth herself a Habsburg. I mean,
sick.
Come on. I'm right. I'm correct. Also.
You're right, but you're sick.
Yes, true, but also most importantly correct. Okay.
And with that incest.
and with the incest out of the way here, it is time for us to do our raid here. We're gonna raid Yim Yam. But before we do that here, Joe, do you have anything you want to plug?
I guess watch anime. Watch the anime that you really like, especially when it's new, because if you watch it, then they're gonna make more of it. I'm plugging all anime that I love. Anime that I love. So go watch it, and then also maybe follow me on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, JoThePal on Twitter. You should also follow me on there if you haven't already, you cowards. Socials. Discord. There's a new video out right now. There's an ad break that ends in a minute. And then there's the raid message here, call raid. If you follow me on Twitter, you will also see my latest tweet where I have added JoThePal. So you should
It's me.
You should follow Joe. I have a new video out right now on Buchigiri anime that I really enjoy. Be sure to check that video out. I also am making a video this week on solo leveling. So you hear my thoughts on that. It's going to be a hard one to cover because I'm going to be real. I think it's kind of mid. People love that anime, but I think like so far, interesting. But I don't know if it does anything super special.
I would agree.
So we'll see how much I get disliked for that. Anyway.
Interesting to see what you gotta say.
Yeah, well, we will get to that. Let me just say, boring ass backgrounds. Anyway, we're gonna raid Yim Yam. Rest is just cold raid. We're gonna tell Yim Yam we're having a good old time, because she is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons: Happy Home Paradise. And yeah, next week I'll be back with some more anime discussions. And maybe sometime during the week I might play Fortnite. Who knows what'll happen. There's been announcements of Smite 2 being released in May. Super excited for that. Hopefully it comes out before the subathon we do in May. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you have a great day, a great night, or whatever it is you're having, and stay rad. Thank you very much, and goodbye now. Goodbye now. Bye-bye. Fuck you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.